Have you ever wanted to punch people with your fire fists? What about ride a mutated shark? Or maybe a blimp? Or a bat? Maybe pull the sword from the stone? There's plenty of cool things that you can do in Biomutant, and most of them are hidden behind side quests. So today I'm going to get into some of these secrets and where you can find them. This video is sponsored by you. If you're going to enjoy this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below if there's any secrets that I've missed. And if we do have enough, I might make a second video going through everything else. Let's go. We're going to start off with the sword in the stone, and the quest is called Riddleroom. Basically, the way that you start this is by, in the Surf Archipelago, there is a lighthouse that you may have seen. You will need to have engine level 2 in order to get to the lighthouse. Once you get to the lighthouse, you have to solve a couple of little puzzles. The lighthouse will point you in the direction of a hidden cave. When you get to that cave, there will be a little riddle that you need to solve. It's fairly simple. There's also an enemy to kill. Once you've done that, you can pull the Murgel sword from the stone. This is one of the coolest swords in the game. It's also got some pretty decent stats on it. It's also a fire, two-handed slash weapon that is a good lot of fun to use. You can access this quest pretty early on. Basically, as soon as you have the Google Eye, you can get to this quest. However, you do need to be level 18 in order to be able to wield the sword, so maybe wait until around that time before you do this quest. Now, next, we're going to talk about the Blaze gloves. Now, if you start as a Psi Freak, you would have seen the Spark gloves that you get just by starting as this class. There is a Blaze version of these to coincide with the fire version of the Spark Ball skill. In order to get these, you will have to go to an NPC called Boom. Boom is found in the dead zone, and he's pretty easy to miss as he's up above the dead zone. When you go to him, he'll have a couple of little quests that you'll have to do. One of those quests will actually send you to Moog, the monster hunter, and if you do Moog's quest, you can get the prosthetic arms and legs. His quest is actually pretty fun, so it's kind of worth doing as well, just as a little side tangent if you do want to get the prosthetic arms and legs. I haven't actually used them because I have better arms and legs, but it's just a cool little item to check off your list. Once you do complete Boom's quest line, you will get the fire or the blaze gloves so that you can use them in unarmed combat. If you are making an unarmed combat build, this is a highly recommended item to get, as you will use your unarmed skills while you are wielding these and just dealing fire damage, so they're a cool item to get. On to the next one, we have the Batnam mount. Now, the Batnam mount you can get pretty early on, except it will send you a fair way around the map. So it may be a good idea to wait a little bit until you're a higher level. You can get into some of these areas easy enough. But you will meet Pebble in one of the early stages of the game, and he will send you on these pretty simple quests just to go to some climbing spots. The second half of that quest will actually get you to climb some zip lines. By completing Pebble's quest, you will also get the Klawbar upgrade to level 2 so that you can open those pesky locked doors, so nothing will stop you from breaking into those doors. So that's how you get the Klawbar upgrade. But if you complete his quest, and he'll send you on a little journey up the mountain that he is standing next to, you get all the way to the top and you'll get the unique Batnam mount. This basically functions as a normal mount, except it can glide, similar to the automaton's glide feature. He's a cute little mount, so it's just a nice little quest that you can do, and he does send you a fair way around the map, and you get a little bit of decent loot from actually doing his quest anyway. As a bit of a side note, I did just tell you how to get the Klawbar upgrade, but if you want to get the Klonkfist upgrade, you need to talk to Klink. Klink is also in a similar area in the early stages of the game. His quest is pretty simple. He'll send you on a little bit of a journey to zap yourself with some electricity. That's actually charging the item that you need, and then it will attach that to the Klonkfist, and you'll get the Klonkfist level 2. Once you've got the Klawbar and the Klonkfist level 2, there is nothing really restricting you from going anywhere in the map. There are some areas that are locked behind the Google Eye having a level 2 or a level 3 engine, or some of the other mounts that you get through the main story, but this will get you through most of the exploration just by having both of these upgraded to level 2. The next, we have the Pee-wee Gargentua. The Pee-wee Gargentua is a unique shark mount that you can get. You may have seen him located in the Surf Archipelago. However, in order to unlock the quest to get him, you have to go all the way to the top of the map to talk to an MP called Gil. Gil will give you a very easy quest where you just have to walk him to the waterfront so he can let his little fish friend free. Then he'll give you the quest to go unlock the Gargentua. It's, again, a very simple quest. I'd already cleared this camp before I even did this quest. You may have done that as well. Once you've done that, that, you just go there, unlock the guy, and you are free to explore the ocean as a shark. He's a pretty cool shark. He's actually faster than the Googlite as well, even with the upgraded engine, so I typically use him in the waters rather than the Googlite nowadays. Now, the next section is kind of like a triple parter. There is 3 sections that are all interlinked, but they each give you really cool stuff. Now, the first thing you need to do is go to see Lobo. Lobo is at the top of the map in one of the unique biomes, one of the more hidden biomes at the very top right of the map. Now, she will send you on a bit of a journey to go help her mechanical dog friend called the Franken dog. Once you have done this, as a side note, you do need to lead the dog back to her. You can't fast travel back. He will get lost on the way. But once you have done this, she will give you the Helipack, which is a unique item that you can wear on your back, which will give you a little bit of a boost, kind of like the enemies that have the helipads, although your flight isn't indefinite, unfortunately. They will just give you a little bit of extra jump height when you do this. It's a good way to get some extra height when you jump. Now, once you've done this and you've done the next quest that Lobo gives you, she will give you the Gullblimp. Once you have unlocked the blimp, you can freely explore the biome that she is in on this blimp. You can anchor it, you can get off it, you can fly it around. It's a really cool thing to do. After you have unlocked the blimp, this will unlock the next section for you, which is Soul's Suitcase. In some of the marketing, you may have seen Soul's Suitcase, and in order to get this, you do need to get the blimp first. Then you can access Soul's Island on the Aerodome. The Aerodome is actually a really cool, unique location. It's well worth exploring as a quick little tangent. But once you have come there and you do Soul's quest, he will send you on a little bit of a journey to collect some papers, some other things, and then he will give you his briefcase backpack, which you can hover around the air with. It gives you a little bit more height than the Helipack does. It also lasts a little bit longer, but it just depends on what kind of you like the look of, whether you like the Helipack or Soul's Suitcase. Next, we have all of the old world gadgets. Now, you may not have realized this, but there is actually 15 different types of old world gadgets. Pretty much for all of them, you will, as soon as you find one, you just get a quest to say, go find the other 4 or 5, however many there are. But there is some that are locked behind other side quests. So you may find the actual old world gadget and not be able to interact with it. You can tell because it will have those orange and white lights on them. In order to get this in a nearby village somewhere around, there'll be just a random NPC that'll just be standing around and he'll give you a quest in order to go and do this. Once you have done that, you can then go and interact with that item. Now, the old world gadgets, if you complete a full set, in most cases, you will get a unique item from that set. So it's well worth doing these old world gadgets so you can get some legendary mods for gear and stuff like that. Now, if you're struggling with what quests to do or what kind of people to talk to, in just general towns, if they have an icon above their head, if it's not the vending icon, they've probably got something interesting to say. Talk to them and grab the quest. All of the really important NPCs, especially the ones we've talked about in this video, the narrator will tell you that they're nearby. So if you get close to them, the narrator will be like, hey, go and talk to so-and-so over there. They'll ramble on for 5 minutes about nothing, then they'll give you a quest, and they'll often give you something valuable at the end of it. These are just the really important ones, or the cool ones that I've found so far. I'm still trying to knock off all of the side quests in the game, as I actually haven't even finished the game yet. I've just been doing side quests, but this is a good idea to do and get all these cool stuff that the game has to offer. If there is anything else that you have found that I haven't mentioned in this video, do leave a comment below. I may make a second part to this video if there is even more secrets to find in Biomutant. Check out my class guide if you haven't already, that goes through all of the classes in the game and their strength and weaknesses. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch, where I stream 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Australian night times. Hope to see you guys there in the next stream. Thank you for watching this video. My name is NorZZa, and I hope you have a great day.